Hello, hello, hello. This is Dolphin here for another exciting segment of Dolphin's Dive. Where is it? There it is. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal is not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and Handelabra Games right here on Twitch. You can follow me at Dolphin21 on Twitter, on Twitch at Dolphin, and on YouTube if you search for Dolphin, because my URL is strange. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always via good old analog, words are difficult, analog, cardboard, and ink. You can get the game and more info at sentinelsdigital.com. Alright, that's over. How are we all doing today, peeps? How are we recovering from that exciting Agents of stream from 2 days ago? Nova Kid Blaster, first time he's actually trying to sit in for one of these. Well, I hope that we can have an exciting stream for you with some exciting games. Perhaps some tricky games. Tricky? Am I a trickster here? I don't think I'm the trickster. I think Kismet is the trickster. And I know what you're thinking. I'm really grabbing from the bottom of the barrel when it comes to these sorts of puns. Like, I really should just play the games and let the puns play naturally. So we might as well just parse this game. But you know, we're all in a fugue state here with respect to things, and okay, whatever. I'm running out of expressions here, but trust me, I am trying to adapt in a prime fashion. But really, science is more my forte. I know, it's really tacky at this point. It's just so long! We're not even at the game yet, and he's still going, jeez. So, because I'm a beta tester, I know the unlock condition for Kismet, and so I already have her. But since it's already been unlocked in the wild, you still have to figure out the unlock conditions, but it's unlocked in the wild, it's fair game. So we're going to be playing Trickster Kismet, and we're going to play her in the Temple of Julong, the single Villains of the Multiverse environment I didn't cover last week, because it was already in Season Pass 2 preview pack, but it is technically Villains of the Multiverse, so we're going to go there. And our hero team is Fugue State Parse, Rogue Agent K.N.Y.F E, Prime Wardens Argent, Adept, and the Super Scientific Tachyon, because that's just how the cards fell. Let's do it. No, we're not playing Challenge Mode Kismet, or Trickster Kismet. We don't even have Challenge Mode Trickster Kismet. Lucky meeting you here. Now I get to show you all of my new tricks. I should probably be like, lucky meeting you here. Like, you know, face and all, whatever. All things, all truths revealed. Compiling data now. All right. So Fugue State Parse starts with Buffer Overflow, Impossible Shot, Snap Decision, and Syntactic Analysis. Rogue Agent K.N.Y.F E starts with Battlefield Experience, For the Greater Good, Infiltrate and Obfuscate, and Primed Punch. Prime Wardens Argent Adept starts with Sadistic Dissonant, Saraband of Destruction, Teleman's Lyra, and the card that I love to discard, Vernal Sonata. If you don't understand that joke, you should probably watch Agents of Stream. And the Super Scientific Tachyon has HUD Goggles, Lightning Reflexes, Light Speed Barrage, and Sucker Punch. So, Trickster Kismet, if you've never seen her before. Villain, unsubtle, I almost said unsubtle, that is not good English. Unsubtle Trickster. Setup, at the start of the game, Kismet enters play, Unsubtle Trickster side up. The talisman is put into the play area of the hero with the highest HP, Stolen Charm side up. The villain deck is shuffled and cards are revealed until 2 Jinx cards are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Gameplay. When the talisman enters the villain play area, Kismet flips. Whenever a lucky card enters play, Kismet deals each hero target 2 energy damage and regains 4 HP. At the end of the villain turn, Kismet deals a hero character card in the play area with the talisman 4 psychic damage. Then, if there are no Jinx cards in play, the top card of the villain deck is played. So she flips if the talisman enters her play area, and when she flips, she becomes Fortune Controller. Gameplay. When the talisman enters a hero play area, Kismet flips. The first time a lucky card enters play each turn, Kismet regains 4 HP and play the top card of the villain deck. At the end of the villain turn, Kismet deals each hero target and the talisman 2 psychic damage. Then, Kismet destroys 1 Jinx card. If she does, all Jinx cards in play are moved to the play area of the hero target with the highest HP. So she does a lot of things, mostly in reaction to lucky cards entering play. On the front side, it's dealing damage to each hero target and regaining HP. On the flip side, it's regaining HP and then playing the top card of the villain deck. So she can get extra card plays if she's lucky on this side, or she'll deal damage if she's lucky on this side. Either way, she regains HP. And on the front side, at the end of the villain turn, she deals damage to the talisman and perhaps plays an extra card. On the flip side, she deals damage to everything and then destroys a Jinx card. And then moves Jinx cards to a single target. And the infuriating thing, annoying thing about this side is this is the side where the talisman increases damage dealt by Kismet by the number of Jinxes in play. So dealing each hero target damage plus the number of Jinxes is scary. But thankfully she flips whenever the talisman goes to a different play area, which is nice. Doesn't she have a top hat in the physical one? Well, I mean, I don't see it, so I don't know. The Letters Page Twitter account confirmed that K.N.Y.F.E is punching Oblivion in the primed punch card. They didn't explain the context to you, but you'd love to know how she got in that position. That is Oblivion. Wow, I never even noticed that. To be honest, I haven't listened to the Letters Page in like 6 weeks, but that is Oblivion. That is exciting. All right, let's start the game. Talisman is in K.N.Y.F.'s area. 2 left feet. Ongoing Jinx. Play this card next to the hero with the fewest cards in play. Whenever that hero's player plays a card, that hero deals themselves 1 melee damage. That's going in front of someone. And certainly Tachyon is the one who's most likely to play multiple cards, so we don't really want to have that happen. I think I'm going to put this on Argent Adept, though. Imminent Destruction. 1-shot Jinx. Destroy all environment cards. Kismet deals each hero target X projectile damage, where X equals the number of environment cards destroyed this way plus 1. Well, there were no environment cards because the game just started. And so we have only 1 Jinx in play. Violent Trickster. 1-shot Lucky. Each player discards 1 card. Kismet deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. But first, damage to all. And then she regains HP. And then we discard the cards. So, these are all some good cards. I'm going to lose the Impossible Shot. I don't think I'm going to see... I don't know, Fourth of Weird is pretty decent. I'll get rid of Infiltration to Obfuscate. Saraband of Destruction, I don't have a way of using it. I guess I'll lose Sadistic Dissonant. And always discard a burst when it's Tachyon, unless that burst is fleet of foot. Alright, so the Talisman is in K.N.Y.F.'s play area. The Talisman, Stolen Charm. When flipped to this side, restore this card to 7 HP and put it in front of the hero with the highest HP. This card is indestructible. When reduced to 0 or fewer HP, flip this card. The hero this card is in front of gains the following power. Power. Reveal the top 3 cards of any one deck. Put them back on top of that deck in any order. So K.N.Y.F. gets a free extra power that will come in handy because we don't really want to see lucky cards entering play. If we get the Talisman flipped, it becomes Enchanted Heirloom. When flipped to the side, restore this card to 7 HP and put it in the villain play area. This card is indestructible. When reduced to 0 or fewer HP, flip this card. Increased damage dealt by Kismet by X, where X equals the number of Jinx cards in play. So that's scary. Let's see, there are 3 expansions left, Mini Pack 4, Void Guard, and Oblivion, but there are 4 coming soon spots. What's spot 4 for? I would probably guess Villain Foils, as Bolnaraf says. I'm not really an employee of Handelabra, I just stream on their channel, but I would guess Villain Foils. Feel free to correct me on the YouTube comments later or something. Alright, so Fugue State Parse. I think Snap Decision works well with her because her base power Play the bottom card of your deck. If you discarded a card this turn, one other player may play the bottom card of their deck. And what does Snap Decision says? At the start of your turn, you may discard one card. If you do, you may play a card. So I can discard a card without having to play a card to get that card discarded. And I get extra card plays, which is great. So let's go ahead and play the bottom card of my deck, and it's Extrasensory Awareness. But because I didn't discard a card, no one else gets to play a card. Oh well. I want to get more set up, but neither of these two ongoing cards really provide a lot of setup. These provide alternate powers, but I would like to get something a little better. So let's do this for the greater good. Draw a card such as Wrecking Uppercut. That's not a setup card, but it is a different card. I think I'll get Primed Punch out there though. And I can use a power, so since I want Knife to be more set up, I shall reveal the bottom card of Knife's deck, and it's Flawless Execution! It's a setup card, not an exciting one in this game, but it's exciting. Okay, whatever. Power! I could either use the Talisman, or I could punch things. So let's use the Talisman. Let's try to prevent lucky cards from being on top. Such as Lady Luck. We don't really want Lady Luck in play, do we? Karmic Disjunction we also don't really want, because that's going to put a lot of jinxes into play. Shaky Arm. Reduce damage dealt by that hero by 1. I think we want Shaky Arm. And I'm going to put Lady Luck second from the top, because Wrecking Uppercut can discard it later. Incidental Contact. We haven't gotten villain foils yet. Alright, so there's still only one Jinx card in play, although Kismet's going to play another one. So on this side, we sort of want to keep one Jinx in play at most. We don't want 0 Jinxes, because then she'll play extra cards. But 2 left feet is a little annoying, because that's going to keep punching Argent Adept. So let's get the Saraband out and hope to get the Melody playing instruments. Let's go ahead and put the bottom card of my deck into play. Wow, there's lots of bottom deck plays going on right now. Arcane Cadence, which reveals 2 Arcane Cadences. K.N.Y.F.E? Arcane K.N.Y.F.E? Rhapsody of Vigor, Syncopated Onslaught, and a Saraband of Destruction. We already have the Saraband in play, so we don't need that as much. Arcane Cadence is really good with this version of Argent Adept. Let's put 1 in hand. I could play another one in hopes of searching for the instruments more. So let's put the Rhapsody on top so I could draw it. Syncopated on the bottom. Discard Saraband. And that's a melody instrument! And 2 Vernal Sonatas. Vernal Sonatai? Vernal Sonai? Or is it like moose? The plural of sonata is sonata. 2 Vernal Sonata. And a partridge in a pear tree. Let's see. Alright, I want to play the pipes. Let's put 1 Vernal Sonata in hand, 1 on the top so it's drawn, 1 the Rhapsody on the bottom, trash the flare, it's too early for it, and I'll have my pipes. Alright. And here we are with Tachyon. Well, we have HUD goggles, and we don't want a Lightspeed Barrage, it's too early for that. You could deal 1 target, 1 melee damage, but that's rather low. We have Lightning Reflexes, but we don't have cards for it. So I don't feel like doing that. So, her power. Reveal the bottom 2 cards of a deck. Whoa, even more bottom deck plays. This is the fake Lou Dolphin. The real one would have trashed the Sonata. Oh, ye of little faith. Alright, who do we want to reveal? Well, the thing is, we know what the bottom 2 cards of Argent Adept's deck is, right? We know what they were. Do you remember? Pop quiz? One of them was Rhapsody of Vigor, was it not? Or did I draw that? No, that's on top of the deck. I was going to draw that, I think. So what was the other one? I already forgot. I should have been paying better attention. I think Syncopated Onslaught was somewhere. Rhapsody of Vigor is somewhere. Well, let's see what they were. Yeah, I got both of them. Syncopated Onslaught and Rhapsody of Vigor. I remembered. So we have the Rhapsody and we have the Syncopated Onslaught. Master of the Temple. At the end of the environment turn, search the environment deck and trash for the true form. Put it into play. Shuffle the environment trash into its deck. The true form deals each non-environment target 1 toxic damage and 1 radiant damage, then destroy this card. So you get true form. Master Dragon. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the second highest HP, 3 radiant damage, and 3 toxic damage. Whenever a target is destroyed by damage dealt by this card, play the top card of the environment deck. So, damage. You try to tell your game group that your raw deck is extra stiff for some reason. The stiff deck of raw. Shaky Arm! Surprise! Ongoing Jinx. Play this card next to the hero with the most cards in play. Reduce damage dealt by that hero by 1. Conveniently, that went next to the Argent Adept. So we have these 2 Jinxes next to him. 2 left feet is making him deal 1 melee damage whenever he plays a card, but his damage is reduced by 1, so they cancel each other out. Except he can't really deal damage as effectively, but that's okay. Alright. Discard a card if you do play a card. Let's go ahead and discard Reveal the Flaws. And now I've discarded a card this turn. Does that even show up? It doesn't. It doesn't even show up here. It should show up there, I would think. Oh well. Well, I'm certainly going to be playing both of these cards at some point, so we'll Buffer Overflow and then we'll Syntactic Analysis. Reveal top 2 cards of a deck and either play, draw, or discard them in any order. So, Parse is hurting for cards, so I sort of want to do this on Parse. So let's do it on Parse. We get Segmentation Fault and we get Recompile. Recompile is a nice one when you have cards to discard. You get to draw twice as many cards as you discarded this way. But you need to have cards in hand, which means I need to put Segmentation Fault in hand and then proceed to discard it. And since we do have the Saraband of Destruction in play, I don't really need the Segmentation Fault as much, so let's go ahead and draw Segmentation Fault. Let's play Recompile, and we'll discard Segmentation Fault, and we'll draw 2 cards. Targeting Arrow and Reveal the Flaws. So Extrasensory Awareness is sort of like the Talisman focused on Kismet with the benefit of being able to discard one of the cards and potentially shuffling the villain deck. But we do know what the top 2 cards are. We were planning on discarding one of them with Wrecking Uppercut. So since I already discarded a card this turn, I might as well play the bottom card of my deck and get enough free card play. Between the lines, one hero may use a power now. If that power deals damage, it's irreducible. So I could actually activate Parse's power. Funny. I could activate Drake's Pipes and we can destroy True Form. I could also do that on his turn. I could do this on Tachyon and get extra cards for her. So let's do that. Let's get Tachyon to reveal the bottom 2 cards of her deck. We get 2 unequal keywords. But we can get another player to play the bottom card of the deck. So Tachyon, you can play the bottom card of your deck, and it's Lightspeed Barrage. Oh no. Oh well. We found the second Lightspeed Barrage. Drawn to the Flame being fueled by hero ongoings. Yes, that is tasty. I've not been able to do that just yet. the fourth will be the villain foil pack. Aha! We solved that mystery. Alright. Discard. Lady Luck is gone. Lady Luck is one of the most annoying ongoing cards. Whenever a villain card will be destroyed, it has to be a lucky card on top of the deck in order for that card to actually be destroyed. And if it is a lucky card, that card's put into play. Alright. So we do need to manipulate her a smidge. Because we certainly don't want to get a karmic disjunction, especially when there's two of them on top. So let's put Scattered Mind on top. And we get For the Greater Good. Alright, so are there cards in our trashes we want? Because this would be a pretty good time to get, or we might as well get like the Lightspeed Barrage back. Like we could get the Wrecking Uppercut back, and then we could just keep discarding lucky cards that way. Syntactic Analysis is pretty good. Recompile is really good. Yeah, let's do it. So, yeah, let's do Syntactic Analysis, and then Wrecking Uppercut, and Arcane Cadence, and the Lightspeed Barrage. And I can now destroy the true form. Not such a true form after all. Argent Adept the Healer. And because I don't really want Kismet on her flip side, I'm gonna heal the Talisman. Seems like a good idea. Alright. So we know the top card is Lightspeed Barrage, but it seems like a good opportunity for Quick Insight. Sucker Punch, Sonic Vortex. Alright, discard the Sucker Punch. And I don't really have enough cards to utilize Lightning Reflexes, so I'm gonna ditch that one. And I'm gonna Sonic Vortex. Nothing else to really hit, though. And let's do this on Tachyon again. Let's get as many bursts in the trash as we can. Get a Quick Insight and Sucker Punch. So, Fleet of Foot. Alright, discard Supersonic Response, and I don't want to lose any of these cards, but pushing the limits is not necessary. Hey, we drew another one. Perfect. Mysterious Ceremonies. At the start of the environment turn, reveal the top card of the environment deck. If it is a target, discard it. Otherwise, put it into play. At the end of the environment turn, one player may either draw 3 cards or play 1 card. If no cards are drawn or played this way, destroy this card. So, this is a really fun card. I'm guessing Fleet of Foot, because then we'll get lots of cards. Syntactic Analysis, Wrecking Uppercut, we knew those two. Instrumental Conjuration, Blinding Speed. So, I don't really want to play Pushing the Limits outside of my turn, because then I'll be dealt damage before my turn, before I can actually benefit from it. Blinding Speed. I guess I could lose Shaky Arm, not Shaky Arm, 2 left feet just to get rid of it. I do want to keep the Mysterious Ceremonies. I love that card. Parse has cards. Scattered Mind. Ongoing Jinx. Play this card next to the hero with the most cards in hand. Whenever that hero deals damage, their player must discard 1 card. Well, it's good that you're not going to be playing... You're not going to be able to deal damage, so that Shaky Arm also dispels the Scattered Mind. Alright, so discard a card to play a card, so reveal the flaws again. We don't really need to deal with damage reduction, I think. I think Syntactic Analysis. I'm thinking either Parse or Tachyon. Although I could do a second Syntactic Analysis, so whoever I do for the first, I could then do the different one on the second. So let's do Parse first. Segmentation Fault in Between the Lines. Let's go ahead and put Segmentation Fault in play. And between the lines... Let's do this so I can use extrasensory awareness. Because I can certainly discard Inconceivable Obstruction. And because Karmic Disjunctions are terrible, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the villain deck, and hopefully we'll get something different that we can reveal with the Talisman. And now I can do Syntactic Analysis on Tachyon, and we get Synaptic Analysis, or Syntactic what? Oh, I saw Synaptic, and then I started saying Syntactic Analysis. We're going to get Tachyon's Syntactic Analysis. Seems like a good play. Now we can keep that Hypersonic Assault, because otherwise it's going to expire. Synaptic Interruption, on the other hand, do we want to keep that for fodder? For discard fodder, I mean? I think no, we can just go ahead and play it. We could also discard it to get a burst in the trash, but whatevs. Bottom card of my deck is a Quick Calculation. 1 on the bottom and 2 in my hand is an excellent combination, because then I'll know what's in the bottom of my deck. So I think targeting arrow, it's a little too early for. We're not really fully set up for damage dealing just yet, but we do want to keep that. Updated Intel and Critical Multiplier. Both of these are good cards. Actually, they're all good cards. I guess it doesn't really matter. We could play all of them on the next turn if we so wanted to. We'll put Updated Intel on the bottom. And Tachyon, play the bottom card of your deck. Blinding Speed. Okay. Guess we'll lose Scattered Mind. Hey, Lord Flashfire. Alright, Knife is getting pretty low on HP, so I'm gonna have to do something about that at some point. Let's put Battlefield Experience out because it's ongoing fodder. Let's go ahead and look at Kismet's deck. Karmic Disjunction and 2 Jinxes. Glassjaw next to the hero with the highest HP, that's Tachyon. 2 left feet, whenever they play a card, deal themselves damage. Fewest cards in play is also Tachyon. So those are not really good things for her, but I guess either way they're gonna get destroyed easily. We have lots of ongoing destruction. So let's put 2 left feet on top, I guess. And let's put... So since I know that it's coming, I can put Glassjaw second from the top, and now I don't need to analyze her deck for a while. At least 2 rounds. That seems good. Alright, so... we really kind of want to get the Argent Adept super turns going. So it's Arcane Cadence. Inspiring Supertonic is 1 step of this, Inventive Preparation is another step. Scareto, Frost and Flame, not useful when his damage is reduced by 1, and Polyphoric Flare, we still don't have, like... I guess Polyphoric Flare is not terrible when he has damage reduction. I mean, he gets to play the bottom card of his deck, activate an accompany text, which is currently dealing no damage, and then use another power, so it's actually not too exciting. But let's play Inspiring Supertonic, I think. Discard Scherzo. Polyphoric Flare on the bottom. How about that? So, Preparation in hand, Conjuration on top, Polyphoric Flare on the bottom, discard Scherzo, Inspiring Supertonic. And then just keep these Jinxes at bay. Oh wait, no, we don't have any. Poop. I don't want to destroy Shaky Arm. Or no, it's okay, because we're going to get a different Jinx. She plays an extra card if there are no Jinxes in play at the end of her turn. So we could destroy Shaky Arm safely. Alrighty. So let's push those limits. Do I want to stop her from dealing damage? She's gonna hit Knife once more. I could wait for the environment turn to play Hypersonic Assault because we have the Mysterious Ceremonies. So if, like, True Form comes out, I guess that would come with Masters of the Temple, though. So I don't know, actually, how likely that is. Yeah, let's just hold on to that Hypersonic Assault. Let's just put more bursts in Tachyon's trash. Discards. Alrighty. Get another Mysterious Ceremonies. And since this is still the start of the villain turn, we get Master of the Temple. Shinobi Assassin. Dragon Student. When this card enters play, it deals the non-environment target with the lowest HP 3 melee damage. When this card would be destroyed, move it to the top of the hero deck instead. When this card will be drawn, discarded, revealed, or played, put it into play in the environment play area. Alright, so we are getting true form unless I destroy the Master of the Temple, which we can do. Here, Tachyon. Destroy it. Consider it destroyed. Alright. Another card play. We can get the updated intel out. Although I think that was on the bottom of my deck anyway, but oh well. Because then once the Jinx enters play, we could look at decks. Alternatively, I can get Inventive Preparation out now, and then I could play the Lyra, and then we'll get extra plays. So yeah, I'm going to do that instead. Two left feet, surprise, surprise. And we know the top card of our deck is another Jinx, which is fine. So I really wish I could just I could get critical multiplier in play before I discard the card. I think we know updated intel's on the bottom, so I'm gonna ditch updated intel, play the critical multiplier. Do I want to set up for a big damage round here? We could. Yeah, we shall. Damage! We're gonna start the damage train! And bottom card of my deck, surprised updated intel! Let's keep doing Tachyon. Nimble Strike, perfect. And we draw Fleet of Foot. Even better. I don't want to destroy this. I could potentially use an extra power if I do for the greater good. It's just a little scary at 8 HP, but hey, that's still more than 1. So overdo it. I shall play Incidental Contact. Don't need to damage that, but I do want to damage Kismet some more. Don't need to damage any of these guys. Alright, and then I can use a power. When this card is destroyed, you may draw a card and play a card, so let's go ahead and destroy that card for extra damage. We draw Wrecking Uppercut. I don't want to play those though, because I want that top card to be played. If I play Overdo It, she's going to deal herself more damage, and then get destroyed by Kismet, so I don't actually want to play those cards. This is going to be 4 damage, which I think is better than playing a random card. Guaranteed damage dealing is generally better than not guaranteed damage dealing. Yeah, that was the turn that would make Jeremy happy. Alright. So let's go ahead, activate powers. I certainly want to destroy the Jinx. And then get HPs, especially for K.N.Y.F.E. And then we can get an extra card play from someone. Probably Tachyon. Let's get Tachyon a card play. because you get cards. Alright. Guess we'll just synaptically interrupt. Yeah, let's keep that. She's at 21, whereas K.N.Y.F.E is at 5. There are 14 bursts in my trash. If I play both of these cards, because of the +1, that's going to be 30. And I can stop Kismet from dealing damage. So that's 32 damage. That will put Kismet at 16. Alternatively, I could play Research Grant, and then, well, actually, I would probably prefer to use base power. And then play both of the Lightspeed Barrages via Mysterious Ceremonies, and then I could get extra damage. 34? Did I add that wrong? 16 or 15 and 15 is 30. +1 +2 is 32. Where's the 34 coming from? Actually, no. If I Lightspeed Barrage Tachyon and I redirect that to Kismet, that will add 1 to it. So this would do 16. This would do 17. That will be 33 damage. Yeah, there is a +1 on Kismet. That's what I'm accounting for. There's 14 cards in Tachyon's trash. This will do 14 damage. 14 + 1 is 15. 15 + 15 is 30. 30 + 1 + 1 is 32. I will not be attending Gen Con. Whoops! Sorry! I have to destroy an ongoing card belonging to another hero. But then we could destroy an ongoing or environment card and then deal damage. Well, at the very least, let's stop Kismet from dealing damage. That will make K.N.Y.F.E happy. So would I rather save these for Mysterious Ceremonies, or would I rather play other cards with Mysterious Ceremonies? We'll still have the +1, because that expires when? Start of Parse's turns. I want to try to optimize damage dealing. We can do another targeting arrow with 1 Mysterious Ceremonies. That will do 2 damage and then increase the next damage by 1. So it's effectively 3 damage unless the environment will damage Kismet. Wrecking Uppercut would do 4, but then we'll hope to win the game before that point. Argent Adept. Could play Silver Shadow to get a player to play a card. And then could play Arcane Cadence and maybe... Oh yeah, well, no, actually no. Somewhere on the bottom of the deck is Polyphoric Flare. Unfortunately, we're not looking at the bottom of his deck. Yeah, take lots of cosplay pictures. There should be at least one cosplaying Dolphin who's diving and stuff. Alright, let's at least do 1 Lightspeed Barrage, I think, is what this is going to end up amounting to. Actually, let's do the synaptic interruption thing. Because this does more damage. We're countering unsubtle trickery with, unsubtle. Yeah, we're countering unsubtle trickery with subtle tricks. All right, and then let's just experiment on Tachyon once more. Supersonic Response. We were not dealt damage by Kismet, but that's 3 more damage. So what does Tachyon draw with this? Lightspeed Barrage! We found the other one! Yes, super damage turn! Jeremy would be proud. And that's how you beat Trickster Kismet. You prevent her from playing lucky cards, and then she can't do anything. Not so lucky now, are you? Alright, so that's 40 minutes, 1 victory down. That takes us to our second game, which, as long-term viewers know, Viewer's Choice. So if you don't know how this works, I type a question in chat, and you'll answer the questions, and the answer that gets 2 votes is what I go with. And everything is fair game today. We could do classic, we could do team, we could do any combinations of heroes in a single environment. Does spamming the same thing count? No, it does not. I will refuse to count those votes. So I'm just gonna go in order this time, so... Two votes team. Alrighty. Two votes for. Widespread of votes. 2 votes Ambuscade. Let's alternate heroes and villains since it's team match. Lifeline does not count, Sonvar. Nice try. 2 votes Naturalist. Two votes base. Two votes Bugbear. Two votes Fixer. So I consider variants after hero selections have been made, just because otherwise how do I count Mr. Fixer versus Dark Watch Mr. Fixer? So base or Dark Watch Mr. Fixer. Two votes Dark Watch. Alright. Two votes Biomancer. Biomancer is not a hero. Two votes Skyscraper. Parse is not a villain. Two votes Sergeant Steel. Two votes Nightmist. Two votes base. 2 votes Zhulong. Alright, I guess we are very Temple of Zhulong tonight. I forgot to ask difficulty. Two votes standard. Alright. So, we have the villain team, Ambuscade, Bugbear, Biomancer, and Sergeant Steel against the Naturalist, Darkwatch, Mr. Fixer, Skyscraper, and Nightmist in the Temple of Zhulong. Let's fight. Lord Flashfire was kidding. I never kid. This is 100% serious. All the time. At last, the worthy query. The Slaughterhouse 6 will give you the last hunt of your life. Yes, I know that's not a French accent, sue me. We shall see who ends up the hunted and who the hunter. Alright. The Naturalist starts with Cornered Beast, Hyperactive Senses, and 2 Primal Charges. Darkwatch Mr. Fixer starts with Bloody Knuckles, Hoist Chain, Pipe Wrench, and Salvage Yard. Skyscraper starts with Compulsion Canister, Microassembler, Proportionist, and Undetectable Relinking. And Nightmist starts with Call Forth, Oblivion, Planar Banishment, and Scouring Mists. Ambuscade. Villain, Slaughterhouse Leader. Setup. At the start of the game, Ambuscade enters play Slaughterhouse Leader side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Ambuscade's deck until a Nemesis is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Ambuscade's deck. Gameplay. At the end of Ambuscade's turn, Ambuscade deals each target next to a snare 3 melee damage. If no damage is dealt this way, the top card of Ambuscade's deck is played. If he's incapacitated... When Ambuscade is incapacitated, cards are revealed from the top of Ambuscade's deck until all Nemesis cards in the deck have been revealed. Whenever a Nemesis card is revealed this way, it is put into play. Then, Ambuscade's deck, trash, and non-Nemesis cards in play are removed from the game. Nemesis cards in this play area still act on Ambuscade's turn. When a Nemesis would leave this play area, it is removed from the game. We have Bugbear. Villain, Ravenous Hunter. Setup. At the start of the game, Bugbear enters play Ravenous Hunter side up. Blood Scent is put into play and Bugbear's deck is shuffled. Gameplay. Damage dealt by Bugbear is increased by X, where X equals the number of incapacitated character cards. Whenever Bugbear deals damage, he regains HP equal to the amount of damage dealt. At the end of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Then, if Blood Scent is in Bugbear's play area, it is moved next to the hero target with the highest HP. If he's incapacitated, at the start of Bugbear's turn, each villain target regains 1 HP. We have Biomancer, Villain, Flesh Molder. Setup. At the start of the game, Biomancer enters play Flesh Molder side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Biomancer's deck until 2 targets are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Biomancer's deck. Gameplay. The first damage dealt to Biomancer each turn is reduced by 2. At the end of Biomancer's turn, Biomancer and each Flesh Child regain 2 HP. If he's incapacitated, increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. This makes Huge, Skyscraper, and Nightmist rather sad. And last but not least, Sergeant Steel, Villain, Filter Leader. Setup. At the start of the game, Sergeant Steel enters play Filter Leader side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Sergeant Steel's deck until 2 agents are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Sergeant Steel's deck. Gameplay. Filter abilities are activated by this card and cards from Sergeant Steel's deck. At the end of Sergeant Steel's turn, the filter ability of the villain agent with the highest HP is activated. Then, Sergeant Steel deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. If he's incapacitated, at the start of each active villain's turn, that villain deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 projectile damage. Alright, so we have some pretty scary villains here, including one who smokes a cigar without it even being in his own mouth. Let's start the game. Revolt. Nemesis. At the end of Ambuscade's turn, this card deals each hero target 2 lightning damage. Then, if Setback is active in this game, add 2 tokens to his unlucky pool. Blood Scent. Ongoing. At the start of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals the target next to this card 3 melee damage unless one player discards 2 cards. Then, move this card to Bugbear's play area. Termi-Nation. Flesh Child. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals each hero target 2 lightning damage. That sounds familiar. Clone Ranger, Flesh Child. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the 3 hero targets with the highest HP 1 projectile damage each. Arsonator, Agent. This card, or Sergeant Steel and Agents are immune to fire damage. Filter. This card deals each target 2 fire damage. Espion Agent. Sergeant Steel and Agents are immune to damage dealt by non-hero targets. Filter. Discard the top card of a hero deck. If the discarded card was a one-shot, this card deals that deck's hero character card 2 projectile damage. A shocking start. Alright, Ambuscade's play phase, Rigged Net, Snare ongoing. Play this card next to the hero target with the highest HP. Whenever the target next to this card would deal damage, prevent that damage. When damage is prevented by this card, destroy this card. Alrighty. Lots of damage. Major damage. Okay, well. Primal Charge is not useful unless we have a form in play. Hyperactive Senses would provide some deck manipulation, but it's a little more powerful with the Gazelle, and Cornered Beast super powerful if we have the Crocodile in play. Which might be wise considering that there are currently 10 non-hero targets in play. Seems pretty powerful, this game. On the other hand, we have a lot of area damage and not much to mitigate that at the moment. I think we're gonna go Cornered Beast mode, I guess. I might regret that decision. Predator's Eye. Wounding Slash. One shot. Bugbear deals the non-villain target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. If that target is a hero character card, that hero's player discards 1 card. Poor Skyscraper. Well... I don't think we're gonna be able to last long enough for undetectable releaking to be awesome. Alrighty. Do I want to use Fixer's Power? And if I do, what is the maximum benefit? I could take out Termi-Nation, and that will save the heroes 2 lightning damage across the board. I sort of want to keep Arsonator, because that will hit Ambuscade, Bugbear, and Fleshchilds. Although it needs to be activated, which it will be currently. Certainly it sucks that Sergeant Steel and Agents won't take the damage. And Espionage doesn't stop the other villains from taking that damage. But Arsonator, together with Oblivion, will potentially help wipe the board. So I think Bloody Knuckles, and then destroy Termi-Nation, and then destroy the Bloody Knuckles. Thank you, Darkwatch. Dual Crowbars. Hoping to get a jack handle at some point. Duplex Patriot. Fleshchild. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the 2 hero character cards with the highest HP 2 projectile damage each. Slightly better than Termi-Nation. Who's considered to have second highest. Not Nightmist, I think. Let's throw this on Skyscraper. Alright, Compulsion Canister. That target deals itself and 1 other non-hero target 2 irreducible damage. If I do this on Skyscraper, the first one won't go off because of Rigged Net. But I could do this on someone else. Unfortunately, with the Espion Agent, we can't hit Sergeant Steel or the Agents. But irreducible damage on Biomancer seems wise. We certainly don't want to play it on Bugbear, because he's going to regain the HP back. Biomancer doesn't inherently have a boost, does he? No, he doesn't. So I think Canister on Biomancer at least. And we can hit someone else. Probably Bugbear. He's going to take quite a bit of damage. Tempest demands to know why his copy has a better base power than him. Individual tactics. One shot. If there are fewer than 4 agents in play, play the top card of Sergeant Steele's deck. Activate all filter icons that have not been activated this turn. Bomb Specialist. Agent. Whenever Sergeant Steele deals projectile damage, he also deals the same target 2 fire damage. This card deals the 2 hero targets with the highest HP 2 projectile damage and 2 fire damage each. So all of these are getting activated. And that is a lot of damage happening. I don't think order matters. And let's not do Nightmist because she might hit herself. Top card, if that card is a one-shot, that card deals that hero character card 2 projectile damage. Skyscraper might not have a one-shot. Skyscraper does have a one-shot. This is going off again? Oh. Because filter abilities are not unique. Or they're not powers. They can activate multiple times. Well, the good news is Biomancer takes damage this time. Jeez. This is going to be a short game, it seems like. Especially if this Oblivion reveals a 4/4. Then all of our heroes will be at single targets, but we sort of have to wipe the board if we want any chance. A 1 and a 3. Alright, so certainly the 1 to everyone. Because that Biomancer hit will be reduced by 1. Or only reduced by 1 as opposed to 2. And then the 3 to all. And this is a little risky, but let's get more cards. Bunch of Scarring Mists. Another Oblivion, so we could do that yet again. And now we're on the first environment turn, halfway through the match. The true form, Master Dragon. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the second highest HP, 3 radiant damage and 3 toxic damage. Whenever a target is destroyed by damage dealt by this card, play the top card of the environment deck. Good news, because of all the hero damage, we can actually hit someone else. And we can actually hit Sergeant Steele with this, but we should probably hit Bugbear so he takes more damage and we can take him out faster. Thank you, True Form. A non-hero card that was actually beneficial. Enticing Target, Snare. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. Whenever a villain character card or nemesis card would be dealt damage, redirect that damage to this card. That's annoying. Well, we know that Naturalist has a +1. And a +1 here, so he has a +2. So Enticing Target could easily be destroyed. We could also destroy it with Cornered Beast. And it would easily be destroyed by Primal Charge. We could play Predator's Eye, and then we could more easily wipe out Bugbear or Biomancer. Yeah, Bugbear is a huge priority because, yeah, he regains HP when he deals damage, and with the pluses he gets with incapacitated hero character cards, yes. So, to that end, we might want to play Predator's Eye on Bugbear. And let's see. So I have a +2. Enticing target is a -1. And I have to take this out before I can hit anything else. So I need to deal originally 2 damage for this to be taken out. 2 + 2 - 1 is 3. So I need to deal 2 damage. This deals X, where X is 3 minus the number of cards drawn. So I want to draw 1, so I benefit the most. Indomitable Force. That is going to be useful. Let's save the other one. Take out the enticing target. And now, hit Bugbear. 5 damage! So hopefully we can take him out. We do want to prevent damage, so we do want to discard 2. So I'm probably thinking Naturalist since he has the most cards. Skyscraper probably could discard Lynx and then get them back when she goes tiny. She's gonna go huge, I think. That seems wise. So that is probably what we're gonna do with her. So discard Lynx. Stone Sacrifice. 1-shot. Bugbear deals the villain target other than himself with the lowest HP 2 infernal damage. If Bugbear destroys a target this way, play the top 2 cards of Bugbear's deck. Well, Bomb Specialist is gone. So we're playing 2 cards. Wounding Slash. So we already saw this. So he's going to regain a lot of HP, is what he's doing. And he has to discard. Let's discard a tool. Probably Hoist Chain. We can salvage yard it back. Exhausting Pursuit. 1-shot. Bugbear deals the non-villain target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. If that target has 10 or more HP, it deals itself 2 psychic damage. Oh good, this is gonna get super boosts. Thank you. And that hit Nightmist, so Bugbear's back up to 90. Thank you, Bugbear, for making this difficult. Alright, dual crowbars. This is the best we can do. So hit True Form, because that's gonna get the Nemesis boost. And then hit Bugbear, that will do the most damage. And then I can destroy the Compulsion Canister because I want to save the dual crowbars. Driving Mantis. Twist of Flesh. 1-shot. Biomancer deals each hero target 2 psychic damage. Biomancer and each flesh child regain 2 HP. I just love this 2 damage to each hero target thing. It's a fun game. Alright, but now this is a good time for Thorathian Monolith. This will stop Arsenator from hitting Skyscraper, and it will be beneficial. So now the first damage is going to be taken out by Rigged Net. So I'm going to throw this on True Form, because I want Fixer to keep damaging him. Christopher was in an AoE mood when creating the villain set. AoE is the best E. Individual Tactics. We already saw this card, so he's getting an Agent. Field Inventor. Agent. Increase damage dealt by Sergeant Seal and Agents by 1. Filter. Discard the top 2 cards of each villain deck. Increase the next damage dealt by Sergeant Seal by X, where X equals the number of 1-shots discarded this way. I don't think order matters. Let's have Arsenator go off first. At least that hit Bugbear for a lot. Fortunately, Skyscraper's getting hit for a bunch. Discards, increase the next damage by 4. And then do it again because your highest HP. Increase it by 2. Well, so much for Skyscraper. Did someone say Oblivion? 2 and 1. Not as exciting. This will take out Bugbear. This is really just a game of, like, who's gonna last this AoE war. Jeez. Biomancer is second highest, so True Form's going after Biomancer. That's good. This is kind of not really a smart play, I guess, but let's just get more cards. Apprentice Poisoner. Dragon Student. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals to 3 non-environment targets with the lowest HP 1 toxic damage each. When this card is destroyed, it first deals each non-environment target 1 toxic damage. 2 of those are going to be heroes. If Nightmist didn't deal herself damage, I think she still would have been lowest. Oh well. Too many guns! Ongoing. The first time Ambuscade deals damage to a hero target each turn, he also deals a second hero target 2 projectile damage, a third hero target 2 energy damage, and a fourth hero target 2 fire damage. Please don't deal damage. Concealed Pitfall. Play this card in the hero play area with the fewest snare cards. Whenever that hero's player draws a card, each target in this play area deals itself 2 melee damage, then destroy this card. Let's put this on Fixer. Alright. Let's see if we can take out Bugbear. Primal Charge is gonna do 3 + 1 + 1 is 5. Do we even have... Yes, there's still more targets. So that will do 5, subtract by 2 is 3, and then this is gonna do 2, become 4. So he'll be down to 1. He'll be down to 1. This will also do a lot of damage, however. 4 melee damage to 3 targets? Yes, please. I could also put out the Rhino and survive, but I think we want to take out these villains as fast as we can. Prolonging this game any longer is not gonna help us. Let's Crafty Assault. So who do we want to hit? The main villains, probably. That seems wise. Especially Ambuscade, he's a nemesis. And I can't just outright destroy Biomancer, but hey. Alright. Well, Driving Mantis might help. I mean, it's not going to help with Concealed Pitfall with dual crowbars, unless I destroy dual crowbars. That's tempting, actually. Alright, so I can't take out Biomancer outright. I'd have to do a blow on someone else first. So let's first hit Sergeant Steel. I could hit True Form, but this would be overkill, right? Yeah, I just need to do 1 more point of damage. So, Sergeant Steel first, and then Biomancer. Perfect. 2 down. We're winning. And then, yeah, I think redirecting to Sergeant Steel next. So, destroy dual crowbars. Actually, if I hit myself for 3, then I could hit someone else for 4. That seems a little better. I could hit True Form first, but I mean, I don't need to do that. I could just take out Biomancer. I mean, I guess there's a possibility that True Form is going to go after a hero, but let's try to make sure a villain target is second highest. So Sergeant Steel, and then Biomancer, and then what am I going to destroy? Cornered Beast might not be as necessary at this point. Draw a card. Deal myself 3. Ooh, 4, because Biomancers. Right! That's actually interesting. I could take out Ambuscade right now. Alright, so what are yours? Play a card, destroy an environment card. This card is a 1 HP indestructible target. Could we win the game if I do this? I don't think so. What's your incap is just increased damage? Okay, so we're not going to be able to win before Sergeant Steel's next turn. I guess if I hit Sergeant Steel with this, and then Naturalist plays Primal Charge, and then I'd have to find a way to do a single point of damage to Ambuscade, then True Form could take him out. Yeah, I think, because I don't want to get all those nemesis out, that's going to make it harder, so would it actually be better to not take out? Hold on, let me back up here. Let me look at what happens if I do destroy Driving Mantis. I need to figure out how to get this so that True Form goes after a non-hero. So if I destroy dual crowbars, and then I draw a card, and then deal myself 2... Oh, okay, I can't actually do it. Never mind. Because Biomancer. Unless I redirect that 2 to Biomancer, but that doesn't seem wise, because this is just going to be 3 to Sergeant Steel instead. That would put him at second highest, though, but min-maxing is hard. Okay, let's just go with my original plan. That seems... Actually, I'm second-guessing again. If I don't do anything right now, Fixer's highest, Sergeant Steel's second highest, True Form takes out Sergeant Steel. Although we have to assume that Sergeant Steel is going to play something that's going to perhaps have more HP. She does have a damage card. She has Scouring Mists. She can potentially take herself out if she reveals a 3 or 4. And that's it. Anyway, so Naturalist can definitely use Primal Charge to take out Ambuscade. But then we're going to see these nemesis. We're going to get Desert Eagle. We're going to get Ray Manta. Those are the only nemesis? What happened to his other nemesis? Oh, they got discarded. Glamour got discarded! We're not going to see Glamour. Thank you, Bugbear. Or, no, thank you, Sergeant Steel, for saving us from Glamour. Or was it... No, it wasn't even Sergeant Steel. How did we lose Glamour? Oh, because Concealed Pitfall was played. Never mind. What's stopping me from... What's stopping me from doing this? It's not enough to take out Sergeant Steel. Oh, but Ambuscade's higher. That's the problem. So let me back up again. Field Inventor might have discarded her. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, this is analysis paralysis. So I definitely don't want Biomancer to go off, right? Because he's going to regain 2 and he's going to be harder to kill. I'm sort of just... Okay, so if it's not clear, my goal is for True Form to win the game. Or perhaps the Apprentice Poisoner, if we can set it up like that. So like if I do 4 to Ambuscade, then the Poisoner takes out Ambuscade. So that's probably step 1, is that. My sort of intention was to get Sergeant Steel out. But actually, so if I do the hit on Sergeant Steel, and then I take out Biomancer, Driving Mantis... Let's see, so what do I want? So dual crowbars was a part of this because that was going to do 4 damage to Ambuscade. So Poisoner will take out Ambuscade. Then we have Sergeant Steel, who has 6 HP. But 3 damage increased by 2 is 5, would put Sergeant Steel at 1, in which case the Poisoner also wins the game for us. So we would probably want to take out True Form, maybe not, I don't know. We probably don't need to. We're going to sacrifice a hero. So let's keep the Cornered Beast. Let's lose Driving Mantis. Yes, draw a card. Deal damage. Do the 5 to Sergeant Steel. Wait, no. That was one more hit than I thought. Well, it's okay, because I can just take out Ambuscade, and then the Poisoner takes out Sergeant Steel. Right? Let's go with that plan. Primal Charge will do 6 damage to Ambuscade because of Cornered Beast and Deadly Crocodile. So we got the Ray Manta and we got the Desert Eagle. But that's okay. Hold the line. Ongoing. Reduce damage dealt to Sergeant Steel and agents by 1. Well, that puts a kink in our plan. At the start of Sergeant Steel's turn, destroy this card. Let's not hit Nightmist. If I had kept Driving Mantis in play, I actually would have been able to redirect that. Oopsies. Too late. Can't do it. I forgot about that 2 damage. That should have factored in. Okay, Scouring Mists might win. Could also kill Nightmist if it reveals a 3 or 4. Planar Banishment would destroy Hold the Line, in which case the Poisoner could kill Sergeant Steel. Mistfield Recovery will keep Nightmist alive. True Form is currently going after Naturalist or Nightmist. Glamour is not on the field. She got discarded. Mistfield Recovery, she can regain 3 with her deck, and that's the best. So we can have Nightmist regain 3, and then True Form takes out Ray Manta. And then Desert Eagle would only regain 1 hit point, deal 4 damage, which won't take out Nightmist. I mean, what do you think I should do? Should I take the gamble that the top of Nightmist's deck is a 1 or 2? Actually, it's even worse. If I reveal a 1... Actually, no. Scarring Mists would do 1 damage. Okay. Because it will deal up to 1 target 2 infernal damage. Okay. If I reveal a 1 or 2, we win. If I reveal a 3 or 4, Nightmist gets incapped. And then the Poisoner can't hit Steel, hits Mr. Fixer, hits Desert Eagle. True Form goes after Naturalist, takes out Naturalist. Fixer's at 1 HP, and then Rayman to win. Okay, let's do this safe. So now True Form takes out Raymanta. And Apprentice Poisoner takes out Fixer. But Naturalist survives. Can I win the game now? Can I win the game now? Let's do it this way, Cornered Beast style. And I did it! I could have a look at the deck. Well, that's cheating. Alright, so I do apologize if that analysis paralysis was boring, but at least you got some great insight. And sometimes you have to spend 15 minutes just taking your time and thinking about what the right move is. Because it is a little delicate. That was a very close match. It could have gone pear-shaped. We don't even know what the top of Nightmist's deck ended up being because we didn't even draw a card because we skipped the rest of Nightmist's turn. But hey, we won! Thank you for that excellent viewer's choice game. Third game of the evening. We're only at 8:22. We have 38 minutes at least. And we're gonna do full random. So, for those of you that don't know what this means, I close my eyes, although first I put my mouse over the appropriate spot. I mash this button repeatedly, and we'll see where the game ends up at. It ends up at team, so we're doing another team match. I'm gonna mash the difficulty button repeatedly. This is slightly less exciting, although I guess it's going to be less exciting in all fronts, because we don't have challenge modes for Villains of the Multiverse releases just yet. We have an advanced match, and now I'm gonna hit the randomize button repeatedly. I don't know what's happening here, but we are ending up with Advanced Biomancer, Advanced Ermine, Advanced Blade, Advanced Proletariat, and Advanced Misinformation against Rogue Agent Knife, Dark Watch Setback, The Scholar, Termi-Nation Unity, and Mr. Fixer in Omnitron 4. This is not the Temple of Zhulong. The analysis paralysis was funny. Well, I'm glad that it was funny. Can you feel your flesh crawl? But of course. It crawls to me. Ajir we share a long time deed. Alright. Rogue Agent Knife has 2 battlefield experiences, a Focusing Conduit Blade, and Incidental Contact. Dark Watch Setback has Cause and Effect, Karmic Retribution, and 2 Silver Linings. Scholar has Flesh to Iron, Get Out of the Way, Mortal Form to Energy, and Solid to Liquid. Termi-Nation Unity has Brainstorm, Construction Pylon, Hasty Augmentation, and Supply Crate. And Mr. Fixer has Bloody Knuckles, Striving Mantis, Grease Gun, and Tire Iron. So, we just had Biomancer, but in case you're just skipping ahead to Game 3 for some reason, I'll reread this. Biomancer, Villain, Flesh Molder, Setup. At the start of the game, Biomancer enters play, Flesh Molder side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Biomancer's deck until 2 targets are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Biomancer's deck. Gameplay. The first damage dealt to Biomancer each turn is reduced by 2. At the end of Biomancer's turn, Biomancer and each Flesh Child regain 2 HP. Also, there's the advanced rule. At the start of Biomancer's turn, if there are 5 or fewer villain targets in play, the top card of Biomancer's deck is played. On his incapacitated side, increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. We also have Ermine. I believe that's how it's actually pronounced, Ermine. Villain, Con Artist Extraordinaire. Setup. At the start of the game, Ermine enters play Con Artist Extraordinaire side up. Constant Prattle is put into play. The villain deck is shuffled. Gameplay. At the end of Ermine's turn, the top card of Ermine's villain deck is revealed. If it is a one-shot, it is put into play. If not, it is discarded and Ermine deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 2 melee damage. Advanced. At the start of Ermine's turn, destroy 1 hero ongoing card and 1 equipment card. No! Alright. And if she's incapacitated, at the start of Ermine's turn, discard the top 2 cards of each hero deck. You have Baron Blade. Villain, Evolved Madman. Setup. At the start of the game, Baron Blade enters play Evolved Madman side up. Genetically Fused Physique is put into play. Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until a device is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Gameplay. At the end of Baron Blade's villain turn, Baron Blade deals the hero target with the lowest HP and himself 2 melee damage. Advanced. Reduce damage dealt to device cards by 2. We have Proletariat. Villain, the Everyman. Setup. At the start of the game, Proletariat enters play the Everyman side up. 2 cards named Proletariat are put into play. The villain deck is shuffled. Gameplay. Whenever this card would be dealt non-psychic damage, redirect that damage to the clone card with the lowest HP. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Advanced. At the end of Proletariat's turn, move a clone card from Proletariat's trash into play. I forgot to read Baron Blade's incap. At the start of Baron Blade's villain turn, each hero target deals itself 1 toxic damage, and Proletariat's incap. At the start of Proletariat's turn, shuffle the hero trash with the most cards into its associated deck. And lastly, Misinformation. Villain, Reality Rewriter. Setup. At the start of the game, Misinformation enters play Reality Rewriter side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Misinformation's deck until 2 ongoing cards are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Misinformation's deck. Gameplay. At the end of Misinformation's turn, the top card of each hero deck is moved to the bottom of that deck. Advanced. Reduce damage dealt by hero targets by 1! Fun. Alright. Duplex Patriot. Flesh Child. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the 2 hero character cards with the highest HP, 2 projectile damage each. Clone Ranger. Flesh Child. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the 3 hero targets with the highest HP, 1 projectile damage each. Constant Prattle. Ongoing. At the end of Ermine's turn, discard the top card of each deck. Genetically Fused Physique. Ongoing. Reduce damage dealt to Baron Blade by 1. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, Baron Blade regains 2 HP. Impulsion Beam. Device. Each player cannot play more than 1 hero card per turn. Each hero cannot use more than 1 power per turn. Yuck. Proletariat. Clone. At the start of Proletariat's turn, the Proletariat character card deals itself 1 psychic damage. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. And a second one. Unshackled Destiny. Ongoing. If damage would reduce a target to 0 or fewer HP, prevent that damage, then destroy this card. A World Improved. Ongoing. Villain targets are immune to damage. At the end of a hero's turn, if no cards were played and no powers were used that turn, destroy this card. Fun. Homunculus. Flesh Child. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Cool. So they're immune to damage. That stinks. So I guess I'm not playing cards or using powers with Knife because we need to destroy the World Improved. Now Ermine can't destroy things because Knife didn't play things. Sleight of Hand. 1 shot. 1 player must put a card from hand on the top of their deck. Ermine deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. So who wants to lose something? If only Unity had a bot, then we could get it into play, but we don't. Equipments are probably smarter to discard, if possible, because we do have a, we do not have that card. Never mind, that was last game. I think we can go ahead and ditch Battlefield Experience. Another sleight of hand, so we're losing another card, although I guess if K.N.Y.F.E does this, she can draw the card that we just put on top. So let's put another battlefield experience. And then everyone discards! Did we get an extra clone in the trash? We did not. Well, we can freely destroy an ongoing card. I think getting rid of genetically fused physique ASAP is wise, because then Baron Blade can deal himself damage. We do not have a setback nemesis, do we? We do not. Oh, not that it matters, because this is reduced by 1. Anyway. And we have lots of cards that remove tokens, but no ways to add tokens. Vengeful Assault. One shot. Baron Blade deals the hero with the most cards in play 3 melee damage. Increased damage dealt by villain targets by 1 until the start of Baron Blade's turn. So damage dealt by heroes is reduced by 1, damage dealt by villains is increased by 1. This is a fair game. One of these... Oh, I did not mean to select that. Normally they have you like choose from like cards so you could actually see the effect, which is interesting. That's inconsistent. Sure, just hit Setback. He likes taking damage for the team. But hey, villains drew first blood on themselves. I sort of think Flesh to Iron is necessary. So I'll put that out there. Don't dismiss anything! Excellent. At least Proletariat's hitting himself harder. Regroup and recover. One shot. Destroy all clone cards. Proletariat regains 3 HP for each card destroyed this way. Play the top card of Proletariat's deck. So he's not actually going to keep that damage. Overwhelm the Mighty. One shot. Each Proletariat deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 irreducible melee damage. Now, he currently has no clones, but that's not going to last because advanced rules. Excuse me. Alright. hasty augmentation is going to be super nice when we can get Fixer with things. He does not currently have things that would help with that, though. I think Supply Crate, and then Base Power, and then we can get things. Did we discard a bot? No, we did not discard a bot. So let's Supply Crate. Draw a Modular Workbench. We shall reconfigure. And draw a Brainstorm. And draw a Scrap Metal. No bots! Heartbreaker. Nemesis. At the end of Misinformation's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Then, increase damage dealt by this card by 1. If Expatriate, Setback, Nightmist, or Mr. Fixer is active in this game, damage dealt by this card is irreducible. Alright. So we know what the bottom of these decks are now. Nothing exciting for K.N.Y.F.E to take advantage of. This damage is irreducible, so I don't really want Scholar to take it. Heartbreaker is going to be annoying. I think Driving Mantis at least, because there's a lot of instances of 1 or 2 damage that we could take advantage of. And we can actually hit Heartbreaker because of Nemesis. That's the only useful thing here. Conveyor panels. Component. Drone cards are immune to melee damage. At the start of the environment turn, play the top card of the environment deck. Whee! Alright. Friend or foe. One shot. The hero target with the lowest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Fun fact, no damage will be dealt this way. Thank you, Flesh to Iron and Advanced Misinformation. Duplex, we can actually redirect. No, we can't because +1. Shh. A Clone Ranger can redirect. So we can redirect this blow. Clone Ranger is not a nemesis, so it doesn't matter who this redirects to. What do I even aim this on? Biomancer would not take the hit. We need to whittle down misinformation ASAP, don't we? That's probably the first priority in this game. You kind of suspect Omnitron may be winning this game. Alright, so we currently have like 2 ongoing cards in play and they both should be saved. Supply crate's gonna get destroyed, but that's okay. I want to save Driving Mantis and Flesh to Iron, so I have to play an ongoing card with Knife just so we have something that can be destroyed. And actually, if I remember right, I think Scholar had Expect the Worst on the bottom. So I don't need it, but it is an ongoing card that would be destroyed anyway by Ermine. So I'll go ahead and destroy it. Subtle Diversion. Ongoing. The first time Ermine will be dealt damage, each turn redirect that damage to the hero target with the highest HP. Okay. Skip twice or reduce the next damage by 2. Because none of these are going to do anything. I could play Silver Lining to have it, and then you have it. Yeah, then you have it. Even though we have no tokens. What are tokens anyway? We have Friendly Fire though, so that's useful. A Chance at Vengeance. One shot. Reveal the cards from the top of the villain deck belonging to the villain character with the highest HP until one target is revealed. Put it into play, shuffle the other revealed cards back into that villain's deck. Omniblade. Nemesis. Device. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Then if Omnitron X is active in this game, each device regains 2 HP. But I can redirect this one! So just keep hitting misinformation with this. Driving Mantis, the MVP of this fight so far. Alright, so let's not dismiss anything and see what happens. We get Prototype Servo Gauntlet, so increased melee damage, that's good. Whoops, sorry! So much for that Prototype Servo Gauntlet. And now this is a tough decision. I guess, well, Unshackled Destiny is going to stop us from being able to take out anything. But Subtle Diversion's annoying, and Conveyor Panel's going to play lots of cards. Actually, if I can get a Mechanical Golem into play, this would be useful. So let's get rid of Conveyor Panels. Because I want to prevent Omnitron 4 from winning the game. Let's get tokens! Setback has tokens now! Yay! Grace Under Fire! Whoa! Look at this! 11 damage out of nowhere. This is a B-Bot! Yes! So we can destroy the thing, and Mr. Fixer has a toolbox. So we get Overdrive and Riveting Crane. Okay. That was a pretty exciting don't dismiss anything, I have to say. Know when to hold fast. The Radioactivist. Nemesis. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 fire damage. Then if Unity is active in this game, this card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 1 energy damage. Oh no, B-Bot, whatever shall we do? Alright, so it's good that I didn't destroy Unshackled Destiny. I don't know that I want Fixer to deal 3 damage. I wish that we had Jackhandle. We still don't have Jackhandle. We still don't have dual crowbars. And Riveting Crane isn't in play. Don't dismiss anything, just the Russian roulette of Sentinels of the Multiverse. It's the best when you get a sucker punch that loses the game. I can deal 1 damage to Radioactivist, at least with the Unity, because Nemesis bonus. Also, no other Nemesis. Also, the question is, am I going to use this power? We do have Stealth Bot in the trash! I could destroy B-Bot, use B-Bot's destruction to take out Subtle Diversion. And this is put into play, right? Yeah, so... yeah. So, I guess I could just play this to get more cards. That's probably my best option. Champion Bot and Flash Forge. And then I can deal 1 point of damage to the Radioactivist. And then I can destroy my B-Bot. And then keep hitting Misinfo. Destroy Subtle Diversion. Get Stealth Bot. Alrighty. Focused Insanity. 1 shot. The hero target with the highest HP deals itself 3 psychic damage. If that target is a character card, that hero's player discards their hand, shuffles their trash into their deck, and draws 4 cards. So no damage being dealt, but we're still gonna get a different hand. Alchemical Redirection, get out of the way, Truth Seeker, Mortal Form to Energy. That's fine, actually, because now I can play Truth Seeker and get more cards. And now Raptor Bot's in the bottom of Unity's deck. I should have paid attention to the other cards. Actually, I'm going to pay closer attention because I didn't pay attention to this. This is Wrecking Uppercut. This is Cash Out. This is Mortal Form. This is Raptor Bot. And that was Grease Gun. 3 melee damage at the Scholar, because this is irreducible, right? No, we're fine. Scholar can take it. Bloody Knuckles will be a risky play, but Ermine would be able to destroy it. But no, I don't think that's useful. Grease Gun would stop damage from being dealt, but then Fixer wouldn't get cards. Tire Iron is a tool, but Fixer wouldn't really be able to damage anything enough. Toolbox would get more cards. Let's get more cards. And then we could destroy Toolbox. Toolbox, Hoist Chain. And then this is at least going to do a point of damage to Heartbreaker. Conveyor panels. I guess we're going to be stuck in these conveyor panels, aren't we? Friend or foe? Fun fact, no damage will be dealt this way. Actually, no, Driving Mantis! Yes, Driving Mantis! I think that's a friend. Thank you, Stealth Bot, for dealing damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and redirect that. That's okay. Stealth Bot is fine with this. Stealthbot is also fine with this. Stealthbot loves 1 points of damages. Alright, so... Right, so the prototype servo gauntlets in my trash. Let's see, this is going to do 1 point of damage each to the target with the highest, which is Baron Blade. This increases energy damage. It'd be nice if I could play Incidental Contact after playing Focusing Conduit Blade, but that's okay. I could do Wrecking Uppercut twice. And then I could Baron Blade and Ermine and deal damage, but I could also do 2 points of damage to Misinformation twice. We do have an equipment to get rid of. We do have Silver Lining at least that we can get rid of. Let's get Focusing Conduit Blade out, just so we can increase energy damage. Now, what was the bottom card that we wanted to have? I don't remember what they were. I know the bottom of Unities was something not really that exciting. It was... Raptorbot. No, Raptorbot is exciting, but Raptorbot's probably not going to survive. Bottom of Scholars... Scholars got shuffled, didn't it? So we don't know what Scholars is. No, wait. It got shuffled after that card was played. Or got shuffled before the card was played. Fixer was Grease Gun. Scholar was Mortal Form. Let's get Grease Gun. That seems wise. Getting it out of turn. So we can at least last 4 villain turns. Destroy a card. Silver Lining. And let's ditch the toolbox. Sleight of Hand, 1 shot. 1 player must play the... Oh, we already saw this. That card's gonna get discarded. I don't really want to lose Champion Bot. Or I don't really want to lose Stealth Bot, but ditching Champion Bot would sort of be cool. Putting equipments in the trash are always great. Yeah, we can put Tire Iron in the trash. Grease Wrestling is a hallowed sacred tradition of Robonoka. Alright, Friendly Fire is super nice when damage dealt by heroes is reduced. I don't actually want to do that because I want Scholar to be able to damage Setback. Because Setback has to be dealt damage this way, so we'll skip the power. Cause and Effect. Zhulong. Nemesis. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, move 1 Nemesis card from Baron Blade's trash pile into play. Then, if Mr. Fixer is active in this game, restore this card to 8 HP. Fixer is active in this game. Thankfully, there are no Nemesis in the trash. Alright. I'm gonna ditch the Alchemical Redirection. Put Truthseeker out there. Use Truthseeker. Just keep hitting Misinformation. She's almost down. Deal damage to Setback. No, don't redirect it. Know when to turn loose. And bring what you need. Damage, damage. Flanking maneuvers. Ongoing. Whenever the Proletariat character card deals damage to a hero target, the clone card with the lowest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 melee damage. But you can't deal damage! Alright. I think Flash Forge. Does that seem smart to you? Yes. Ditch scrap, ditch modular. I'm gonna ditch another flash forge. I'm gonna keep the inspired repair. Stealth bot likes that. I'm gonna ditch champion bot because then I have a bot in my trash. What was also discarded? It was platform bot. No, I have another bot in my trash. That's fine. I want to keep brainstorm for cards, pylon for golems, augmentation for power, inspired repair for HPs. So we'll stop, and we'll put a pylon. We'll put a swift bot. Cryobot's going to be useful, although I put champion bot in the trash. Oh well. And I'll take a platform bot. And I want to keep stealth bot still. Beastie augmentation. Alrighty. So let's pay attention now. Judgmental. Nemesis. Increase psychic damage by 2. If any of the Sentinels are active in this game, hero damage cannot be increased. So Proletariat's going to be hitting himself really hard. Alright, pay attention. Knife has For the Greater Good. Setback has Reckless Rush. Scholar has Keep Moving. Unity has B-Bot. And Bloody Knuckles. Fixer deals damage to a target, reduce damage dealt by that target. So I need to actually deal damage, so I could reduce Heartbreaker's damage. Heartbreaker is Misinformation's card. So actually, once Misinformation goes, we don't have to deal with Heartbreaker anymore. That's good. I think it's just Toolbox again, because I'm still trying to get Jackhandle or Dual Crowbars. Salvage Yard, Bloody Knuckles. Actually, is it in my trash? No. Alrighty. Might as well just throw this on Zhulong, although he's gonna regain it back. Whatever. Heartbreaker's not gonna last. Pretty sure, right? Grease Monkey Fist. Alright, start of card play. Techno Pursuer. Device Drone. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-device target with the lowest HP, X energy damage, where X equals the number of drone cards in play plus 1. Whenever this card destroys a target, play the top card of the environment deck. And Mechanic Accumulator. Device Drone. At the end of the environment turn, destroy 1 equipment card and 1 component card. Whenever a card is destroyed this way, each drone card regains 1 HP. Oh, poor Stealth Bot. And we get another Mechanic Accumulator, so we're losing everything. Toolbox and Micro Assembler, or not Micro Assembler. Oh, but Conveyor Panels is gone, that's good. No more card plays. Focusing Conduit Blade's gone though. But I could play the Focusing Conduit Blade, yes. Go ahead, play it, keep it. It's gonna get destroyed though, but keep it. A new creation. One shot. Biomancer deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 psychic damage. Reveal cards from the top of Biomancer's deck until a Flesh Child is revealed. Put it into play, discard the other revealed cards. That's a lot of damage. Repli Blade. Flesh Child. At the start of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP, X energy damage, where X equals the number of cards in Biomancer's trash. Oh good, there are 6 cards in this trash. Thank you, Ermine. I want the 2-hit to go on Fixer. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Yeah, that didn't happen. I should have just hit Fixer. Alright. I'm gonna do Incidental Contact because I want to utilize my energy damage while I still have it. I don't think order matters, does it? I can give Setback a lot of tokens this way. Yes. Although it is 2 damage, so... Is there a benefit to this? Karmic Retribution would take out Misinformation. Man, that's actually a lot of damage that Karmic Retribution could do. I could also do cause and effect for a lot of damage, but I would rather have Silver Lining first. Yes. Let's just do that one more time, and then he'll have double-digit... Oh, no, he already has double-digit tokens. Cool. One more time, though. So here's where you step aside to make popcorn. Come back in the future, I'll be done someday. Come back next week where we'll see the exciting conclusion to this match. Oh, you know what? Alright, this is going to be annoying, but I'm going to start this over again because I forgot about Kinetic Neutralizer. This will optimize my damage slightly. Oh, I guess I do want to do this. I wanted him to be down to 10, but now Ermine's higher. Or, oh, poop. I thought that was another setback question. Alright, let's do this again. This is like an exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. It just, 5 minutes takes 17 episodes. We'll figure out what happens in Dolphin's Dive number 32. How this match finishes. Yes. And yes. Yes. And then yes. And then Ermine. And then let's do incidental contact first. Yes. And yes. Alright, I think no one else is higher. Yes, I want to set back down to 10 HP. And then don't hit him again. So now that is it as far as highest HP goes. No to friendly fire, yes to incidental contact. So if I hit choose for me, friendly fires first. So say no and then yes after choose for me. Choose for me, no, yes. And then no because of the second question. So choose for me, no, yes, no. Choose for me, no, yes, no. Choose for me, no, yes, no. And then this is a hero, so no. This is a hero, so no. This is not going to deal damage. This is not going to deal damage. This is going to deal damage, so choose for me. No. Yes. No. This is a hero. This is not a hero. So choose for me. No. Yes. No. Choose for me, no, yes, no. Choose for me, no, yes, no. This is the turn that never ends. No. Choose for me, no. Yes. No. Choose for me. No. Yes. No. Choose for me. No. Yes. You know, I just had a realization here. You're gonna hate me for this. You're gonna hate me for this. I just had a realization here. Hit misinformation first. Choose for me. No. Yes. And again, I'm going to rewind because I actually do want to hit setback again. Alright. Min-maxing, guys. This is fun. Alright. We're taking out misinformation first, so then the subsequent hits do more. Although I should also hit the heroes first, so they take less damage. So, knife first. And then no, and then setback. And then no, and then scholar. Although that one doesn't matter, and then unity. And then no. Alrighty. So. Yeah, so hit misinfo. Choose for me, yes. And then yes. And then yes. And then hit fixer, who redirects it to misinfo. And then yes. And now he's at less than 10. So yes. All right, now we can do more damage. Woo! And now I don't want to hit setback, but now the rest of these guys will take more damage, but again, highest HP first. Although I am going to lose a +1 here. But that's okay. Alright. This turn is almost done. We've almost accounted for all the factors. And 22 is highest, so the rest doesn't matter. Choose for me, no, yes, no. 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 Choose for me, no, yes, no, no. Choose for me, no, yes, no. Choose for me, no, yes, no. All right, we're on the environment cards. We're done. We're done. Yes. All right, well, what equipment cards are left in the game? That's a question. There are no equipment cards. So Ermine's gonna destroy the focusing conduit blade, so I might as well use the power. What shall I hit? This damage is no longer reduced. Who's my next priority? Baron Blade is highest HP. Ermine's gonna keep destroying our stuff. Biomancer has damage reduction. I already hit him once though, so I can hit him for most damage right now. That's sort of tempting, actually. Whenever Biomancer doesn't have damage reduction, that sort of seems wise to just hit him. So I'm gonna do that. No. That was a fun song, wasn't it? I had to make it exciting somehow. Alrighty. We're losing one of these. Unfortunately, I like all of these. What could I get back more easily? We don't have a friendly fire in Setback's deck, or hand rather, and 13 tokens is a lot, but we can certainly keep it around. But we definitely want Truth Seeker, because Fixer, or Scholar needs cards. Kinetic Neutralizer is exciting with Knife, and Driving Mantis has been very useful, and Flesh to Iron is super useful. Sanvar suggests friendly fire. I'm inclined to believe you. It seems like it does have benefits, but the least useful benefit. So let's lose that one. Impromptu heist. Oh, good. Ongoing. At the end of Ermine's villain turn, destroy one hero ongoing card and one equipment card. If at least one card is destroyed this way, destroy this card. Long con. One shot. Each player discards one card. Ermine regains 3 HP. Oh boy. I'll lose Wrecking Uppercuts. Karmic Retribution. Know when to turn loose. Oh boy. Hasty Augment. Bloody Knuckles, I'm not... Actually, no, equipments should be discarded, right? Because salvage yard. Or Overdrive. We do not have an Overdrive in the trash. And then discards. Kill Ermine next. Her destruction is slowing the game down horribly. Alright, I think I'm gonna lose Kinetic Neutralizer. Ermine's destruction is slowing the game down, so yes, that sort of seems true. Silver Lining. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It's only one token out of my 13. Old tricks, new allies. One shot. Play the top card of each villain deck in turn order other than Baron Blades. Each villain target regains 1 HP. Homunculus. Heavy hitter. One shot. Move one hero ongoing or equipment card from play to the top of the associated hero's deck. Ermine deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 3 melee damage. So, Silver Lining. Silly Ermine. Proletariat. And HPs. Alrighty. Citizen Slash. Nemesis. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, discard deals the hero target with the second highest HP 2 psychic damage. If Expatriate is active in this game, damage dealt by this card is irreducible. Expatriate is not active, but that is a Nemesis icon there. This is increased... No, it's not, because we lost the thing. Okay, that's cool. I can redirect this. That's good. Biomancer can't be dealt damage. Proletariat can't redirect it. That's cool. No, yeah. Ermine seems wise. Alright, so ditch a card. I don't need to bring what I need. Get out of the way seems like it's gonna regain a lot of HP. Maybe. There are a lot of devices, though. Oh well. Ideally, this combos with Mortal Form to Energy, but whatever. This will put Scholar higher. Flesh to Iron's helping a lot. Nine HP was restored. Max HP! And now I could do full damage to Biomancer. I'm gonna do that because anytime I can do non-reduced damage to Biomancer, that seems wise. Also, it's Scholar's Nemesis. Share in the struggle. One shot. Reveal cards from the top of Proletariat's deck until 2 clone cards are revealed. Put them into play. Shuffle the other revealed cards into Proletariat's deck. So 2 clones. And they can't hit Scholar. Radioactivist does hit Setback, though. Alright, so I think it's time to get that Cryobot out. Now, do I want Swiftbot or Platformbot? This is going to target... Oh, okay. Well, it's going to destroy something, but it's targeting a Flesh Child, so that's fine. Let's put... platform bot out. Because then I could do damage with it. And we'll hit Ermine. Alright, so discards and draws. Oh boy, what should I discard? Incidental contact. That was a fun turn. We can do it again! Discard and draw, so... I was really hoping to have cause and effect in play when Silver Lining was in play, but... whatever. I think I want to keep tokens since we lost the ability to add tokens. So as fun as Karmic Retribution is, I'm going to save it. Oh, and Silver Lining. Right, that was on top of my deck. That's right. I don't have enough cards for no one to turn loose, but I have an offensive transmutation. Let's lose the Brainstorm and get volatile parts. Let's ditch an equipment. I always keep forgetting I can ditch equipments. And get an overdrive. Okay, so... nothing that I can reduce to 2. I could just play Overdrive, or Salvage Yard. We do have a lot of cards in our trash thanks to Ermine. So let's Overdrive, or let's Salvage Yard. So did we get anything exciting? I probably should have checked how many cards were in our trashes. But we got a lot of the things back for K.N.Y.F.E. And these 2 heroes don't have anything. We got a construction pylon back! Yay! And then, of course, whatever was in Fixer's trash, which was mostly toolboxes. Yeah, let's play Overdrive. I should probably... well, the Flesh Childs aren't doing much, although this one is doing... I guess... Homunculus I can't take out. We could get rid of a lot of things, though. Actually, this one's gonna be the worst. The Techno Pursuer is gonna just... oh, I can only use it once because of the thing. Okay, whatever. Dual Crowbars, yes! Alright, Techno Pursuer is gonna take out something. And another Techno Pursuer is gonna take out another thing. Let's take out the Flesh Children because Proletariat's gonna come back into play anyway. And we get Overcharged Systems. Oh, right, Mechanic Accumulators are in play. I forgot about those. All start of turn effects during the environment turn also act at the end of the environment turn. At the end of the environment turn, each player may discard any number of cards. If at least 7 cards are discarded this way, destroy this card. I can't really do anything with these drones. They have damage reduction up the wazoo. Partial Omnitron. Device drone. When this card enters play, remove 25 HP from it. At the start of the environment turn, this card regains 5 HP. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-device target 2 lightning damage. Well, that's actually sort of exciting. I mean, if we don't want the partial Omnidrone thing to go off twice, we could destroy overcharged systems, I guess. We could just discard a bunch of equipments and then salvage yard them back again. Oh, we don't have another salvage yard. Never mind. I don't want to discard 7 cards. Whatever. Partial Omnidrone's gonna win the game. Fixer can redirect. Cryobot's gonna go off. Let's have Cryobot go off first. Just so we see what happens. Actually, yeah, we do want Cryobot to go off first so that Partial Omnidrone does the most damage to Biomancer. I think order sort of mattered there, but whatever. It's only 1 damage. This game is lasting longer than I thought it would. So Fixer can redirect, and I think that's the only thing that matters. And Biomancer would have this non-reduced. But Ermine's also annoying. Let's just throw it on Biomancer, whatever. And then the rest doesn't matter. Scholar's like, what? There's damage going on. Alrighty. Friend or foe? What? There's damage going on. Incidental contact actually would combo well with Cryobot. So this is another incidental round. Woo! I think it's true when whoever said that Omnitron 4 is going to win the game. We're not able to deal with these drones because of advanced Baron Blade. Alright, now it's the same game as before, except we don't have friendly fire. So I don't have to say no repeatedly. But I'm going to select the heroes first so that I could say... so I can actually do this without messing up. Scholar has damage reduction, so it doesn't matter. Fixer can redirect. I'm just going to redirect it to Biomancer. Because he's almost low. Alrighty, and platform bot doesn't take damage. Alright, so the rest of this, say yes. We destroyed Zhulong! That's an achievement. I guess, well, no, it doesn't matter. They're both... I couldn't destroy... Oh, I guess, yeah, it sort of mattered. Oh, well. I could have taken out the clones and then hit Proletariat, but whatever. I'm not really too worried about Proletariat. Alright, what cards do we want to look at? It's been a while since Miss Info moved cards around, so I don't know what's where. Do you really want me to rewind that incidental contact another time? I'm not gonna do it. I refuse. Let's do Knife. For the greater good, draw a card, play a card, use a power. So I can at least do another set of things. Okay, yes. Ooh, I could do another incident. Oh, never mind. That wasn't actually useful, because I can't use extra powers. Impulsion Beam. I'm going to stick with this, though, because I'm going to trash it, but I'm not going to deal myself the damage. Because otherwise it's cheating, because, I mean, I sort of already knew it was on the bottom of my deck, but really I forgot. Ah, jeez. I mean, I probably don't need Fleshed Iron as much. I think we're able to survive this game, maybe. I'm gonna regret this decision. Discard a card, gain 3 HP. So discard equipments if possible. I'm gonna keep cause and effect. Ditch mortal form. Ditch scrap metal, I think. Ditch bloody knuckles. No, grease gun. And we're losing another one. Alright, well, I want to keep driving Mantis, please. Oh. We do have... No, we don't have Silver Lining in play. Cryobot, no! Yeah, bye, Cryobot. You're useful, but Setback needs to survive. Keep the Silver Lining, though. Let's do this. Whatever. Looking up. That's good. Provided that Setback survives. Although we do have Silver Lining. That's the Silver Lining. Targets dealt damage this way. Oh, I should read this. Regression darts. One shot. Baron Blade deals the 2 hero targets with the highest HP, 1 toxic damage each. Targets dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of Baron Blade's turn. Well, I do want Scholar to deal damage. Or no, Mitigate is active. Alright, so Scholar who lost the thing, and then I can redirect this to someone who can't deal damage. Baron Blade's gonna deal the hero with the lowest, who is Setback. He'll survive, and then himself, and we do want him to hit himself. But we could hit someone who deals damage, probably Proletariat, because we can actually hit Proletariat. Oh no, Proletariat can't deal damage! Oh, never mind, Platform Bot. Silly Platform Bot. Okay, Grace Under Fire. How many non-hero targets are there? 13? Alright. Bye, Ermine. It's nice having you. Alright, 2 down. I can keep my cards in play now. And I have another Grace Under Fire, so someone else can potentially be taken out. Regroup and recover. There are no clones. Victor. Nemesis. At the end of Proletariat's turn, destroy all hero targets with 2 or fewer HP. If Tempest is active in this game, increase damage dealt 2 hero targets by 1. He's not active in this game. Bye-bye, Platform Bot. Alright, well... I could get a Golem from trash into play, so Cryobot can return. Or Stealthbot. Probably Cryobot. So, given that, I might as well use Hasty Augment, maybe? Although that's still only like 3 damage. We don't really have the nice powers that we used to have, so maybe not Hasty Augment. Probably Brainstorm. How about that? Deal 3 targets. So Baron Blade and a clone. I don't think I'm hitting Biomancer, so I'm just gonna try to whittle on the Proletariat. Cryobot. Alrighty. Discard draws. Alright. Flawless execution. Oh man, I wanted to use cause and effect. Looking up's better though. Fumbling Fool. Keep Grace Under Fire. Proverbs and Axioms. Volatile Parts, B-Bot, Tire Iron, Salvage Yard. Ooh, good, we can get the equipments back. But I do have dual crowbars now, so you know what that means. It means exciting things. Can I take out the clone? I can't take out the clone. Let's do the big hit on Baron Blade. Yeah. Oh, but dual crowbars are going to be eaten by the Mechani accumulator. Oh, well. And another Mechani accumulator for good measure. Play the top card, Internal Defense Grid, device. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each non-device target 2 energy damage. Whenever a non-device target enters play, this card deals that target 1 energy damage. Alrighty. Partial Omnitron's gonna be at max HP by the end of this game. Silver Lining! Say thank you. No. Whatever. Hit Cryobot first, so that we get to expire Biomancer's thing. I think we're gonna have the full environment board in play. Omnitron 4 is gonna win the game. Alright, let's hit the villains, so I can see who I want to hit. Yeah, the clone is dead. Okay, that's good. And now I can redirect this blow to someone. Biomancer, maybe? Because then the Eternal Defense Grid will kill him? Yes. Probably should have kept Flesh to Iron. Although the redirect has been useful. Alright, 2 down. We just have Baron Blade and Proletariat. And Cryobot's going off again. Cool. Alright, we survived the environment turn. Alright, so Biomancer's was increased damage dealt 2 hero targets by 1, so incidental contact is actually a little scary, but I think actually that's going to work out really well, because we'll hit Cryobot. We won't kill Cryobot. We can redirect Mr. Fixers to Proletariat. Yeah, alright. That's the plan. So this one doesn't matter as much. But we can take out Baron Blade, and now I can hit devices. Woo! I can hit devices for once. How strange. Say yes. And then Fixer we can redirect to Proletariat and say yes. And I can hit Cryobot, who's gonna hit everyone. I'm actually able to damage devices. This is so alien to me. But I don't want to kill Cryobot. And the rest doesn't really matter, except say no. Except I can certainly hit the devices more. All right. So whose deck should we reveal? Who's going to be the most exciting deck to reveal? Pretty sure we have this. Oh no, wait, I ditched this cause and effect, or no, never mind, I have nothing on my deck, okay, never mind. Who should I reveal? Unity would probably have a Golem who would not act immediately. Scholar, I don't remember what Scholar has. I don't remember what Knife has. I don't remember what Setback has. I don't know who anyone has. Alright guys, I'll pose the question to chat because I want to thank everyone who's been watching this far. This game has lasted longer than I thought it would, and I do apologize if all of these AoE damages have been super annoying. Seamus Butler says Unity. Is there a second? Anyone gonna second that motion? I should play Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Seamus. Okay, sorry. Forsaken has forsaken your Unity request and instead demands for Scholar. Is there a second? Alright, Shibi says Scholar, so we're gonna look on Scholar. Scholar has Keep Moving, which is exciting. Search your deck for an elemental. You have a flesh, a mortal, and a solid. And we have a Grace Under Fire with 8 non-hero targets in play, so the answer is it doesn't matter. Because now I can't actually play another card, because we destroyed the Impulsion Beam. And the game's over. So the people who said Scholar, did you remember that Keep Moving was on the bottom? Because I forgot. That was forever ago that we moved it there. But that was useful! That was an exciting game, even if it took long to get through certain things. Do 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 do. Alright, that was exciting. There was a lot of incidental contacts that was doing a lot of mayhem. Setback had some exciting turns. Scholar regained a lot of HP and reduced a lot of damage. Unity did have some utility. And Mr. Fixer, not the best game for Mr. Fixer, but Dark Watch Mr. Fixer last game was awesome anyway, so who cares? Shubi remembered the card. Shubi remembered the card and knew my hand. I feel like Shubi should have his own, or her own, I don't want to assume your gender, I apologize. Shubi should have their own dive stream, and then can be a better diver than me, I guess. Alright, well thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's Dolphins Dive. I did. It was some exciting games that we ended up having. Be sure to check out Tales from the Archive on Saturday, and Sentinels Live on Tuesday. And if you missed this week's Sentinels Live, or sorry, there was no Sentinels Live this week. If you missed this week's Tuesday stream, you missed the first Agents of stream, which is not a weekly stream, but is a recurring stream. And it was an exciting match with Jeremy, John, myself, and another letdown, playing the Agents of stream, the strategic, tactical reinforcement of education Agents of the Multiverse. I don't remember exactly what it was. I do apologize. We call it stream because it's easier to remember. Be sure to check those out. Also, next Tuesday is the 4th of July. There will be a special Legacy Spectacular special that day, and if you submitted Legacy cosplays to Handelabra Games, one of you will be chosen, or has been chosen. I don't know if, I honestly don't know if that has been done yet, but someone will guest star in the 4th of July stream. And then of course I'm back next Thursday for another installment of Dolphins Dive. If you enjoyed watching it this week, or have enjoyed it in previous weeks, and you want to see more exciting games like this week's, be sure to tune in for that. But you just watched Handelabra Games' Dolphins Dive. You can follow us at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and Handelabra Games right here on Twitch. You can follow LuDolphin21 on Twitter, LuDolphin on Twitch. On YouTube, search for LuDolphin. That's probably the easiest way to find me. My actual URL is something like youtube.com/user/SAPEROGO. It's an old username of mine that for some reason I can't change the URL on YouTube, but I can change my username. So it displays as LuDolphin, but the URL is Saparogo. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always via good old analog cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more info at sentinelsdigital.com. Thank you for watching, guys. Since this was, let's see, a very Temple of Zhulong week, we'll just finish off with Temple of Julong music. But have a good night, and I'll see you next week.